Come on to the Minecraft files. Jimmy Swift skills will drive you wild. From a treehouse to a city bank, it's the Minecraft files all day.
That was a good one. I like that one a lot.
Hey, what's going on, Twitchers? It's Jimmy Swift here, and welcome back to the Minecraft Files. This is episode 22 in season 6, and today is Friday, which means it's TQF, which stands for Triple Question Friday. Guys, check this out. I didn't even put this in here. This literally says, full of stars. Yeah, shout out to my horse in Minecraft, Stars, who is just a beast. But anyways, if you guys are watching this video right now, please be sure to hit that like button down below. The goal for this week is 15,000 likes, so let's see if we can destroy that. I know last week we got up to like 17,000, and I would love to see us beat that this week. That'd be amazing. So anyways, unfortunately I don't have a guest on this week, but we are going to be building a windmill because this is something that's been requested numerous times just over like the past few weeks, and it's been crazy insane. So I decided today we're gonna try, keyword try, to build a windmill. So here we go. Let's get into here. And I tried to prep a little bit earlier. I looked up a picture online because I've never built a windmill before and I needed some sort of reference. I have to go off of something because otherwise it would look so bad and I would be like just derping around hardcore and it would just be awful. So one thing I did was I sheared my sheep. So I have a bunch of wool now, 64 and 50, so that's good. And they should be like growing their wool back. So we need to get some of that. That's gonna be for the actual like windmill, like blades, like the blades of the windmill is gonna be wool. So what I'm gonna do here, I wanna grab some different types of wood. I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone. So let me put these away. And let's do this. And let me get to the first question of this week's TQF. And this question comes from Hunter Hawkins 85, who says, do you play other games on a console, not a computer? And if so, what are they? Yeah, I do. I've been actually trying to, I've been trying to just play more games on my own lately. Mostly for reasons of that when I took my vacation, I guess, this summer when I got married and everything. Let me see, do I have everything I need? No, I think I need some more regular wood too. When I took my vacation this summer, it definitely put a lot of things in perspective for me, none of which resulted in me being like, oh yeah, I want to play more video games. It was just more that like I wanted to spend less time on my channel because it was consuming everything about me. It was consuming like all of who I was. And I was in a slump. Like earlier this year, I definitely felt like I was I wasn't feeling like myself. Let's see, let's grab these anyways. I wasn't feeling like myself, and it was just really sort of like bumming me down. And it was like a super happy time in my life because I was getting married, but I was always constantly stressed and worried about my channel and always trying to make sure I got all the videos done on time and like, you know, I don't know, just keeping the peace with all of you guys. And it was just, it got really overwhelming. Like it got super duper overwhelming. And so taking the break that I took, you know, it was intentional, but it also wasn't intentional. I'm looking for a place to build this. It was intentional, but it also wasn't intentional because I was getting married and I was gonna take a break regardless. But it was so needed. And so one of the things I've been doing lately to sort of keep myself from going and falling back into that like destructive pattern, where the heck do I want to build this, is I try my best, and it depends on how much stuff I have going on, but I've been trying really hard lately to just sort of like end my workday on YouTube at like, trying to end it around like 5 o'clock. I mean, today I'm gonna be going a lot later because this video is gonna be going out later, and anytime a video goes out later, let's just build it right in the middle here. Who cares? This is gonna look awesome. You know, anytime I end up working late, I usually try and like make sure the next day I'm not spending as much time on it. And it's not because I don't like making videos. I love making videos. You guys know I've always loved making videos for you guys. But it wears on you. It's a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week type job because the internet never sleeps. Like the internet never shuts off. And for my channel specifically, there's always something to be done. Like I can't, my wife would be the first one to tell you this. I can't ever just like, I'm a lot better about it now, but before I was just like never shut it off. Like I'd be laying in bed at night checking comments, which You might be like, oh cool, like he spends a lot of time checking comments. That's like, for me, and this, I don't want this to sound mean, but there comes a time like at the end of the day when I just don't want to check comments. And I was doing it in bed and it was getting to the point where I was just like, I was stepping back and I was like, all I was doing, all I was in my life, all of it was just my channel. Like that was it. And so one of the things, like I said, to answer your question, Hunter Hawkins 85, and then we'll start to get on this build here, because this is important, something I've been wanting to tell you guys for a while, is just that sometimes I just stop working. I go, look, it's 5 o'clock. I'm not gonna do a video. I'll just fix it and finish it, do it tomorrow or something. And that's really hard for me to do because I'm the kind of person that I'm like a perfectionist and a workaholic, I guess. Cause when I get started on something, I have to finish it and I don't feel good unless it's finished. So a lot of times I don't even start the project if I know I don't have enough time because I'm just like, I'll be up for hours trying to finish this. Usually that the project, what I mean by a project is like editing a video hardcore, like the Gary's mod video, the prop hunt video that you guys saw the other day, or at least I hope you saw, was that took like a long time to edit, and it just takes a while. Everything takes a while. So one of the games, to answer your question, yes, one of the games I've been playing a lot recently is Halo 4. So in sort of, and I've talked about this before. I think I talked about this like 2 weeks ago or something. But I guess in my realization of the fact that I wanted to stop working at a specific time of day, or at least try to, and I try and take weekends off, or at least one day over the weekend to take weekends off or whatever. One of the games I've been playing was Halo 4, and in that realization, I realized I had all these games that I owned that I just haven't played yet. And Halo 4 was one of them, so I beat it like a week ago. It was awesome, it was so much fun, and now I've been playing a lot of multiplayer. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of that on my Xbox 360, and what else have I been playing? I'm trying to think. A little bit of Disney Infinity, but that's mostly for like my series on the Wii U. I guess lately, just to answer your question, since this question was, do you play other games on a console, not a computer? Yeah, I would say that lately, I'll just answer you with one game. It's been Halo 4. So there you guys go. That's a little bit of backstory. I'm actually going to be doing a video fairly soon, talking about some things, some updates and stuff on the channel, how I'm feeling about certain things, as well as putting out I need to do get out of here, Piggy, you're gonna get in my way of that build, aren't you? I'm also doing a 1.5 million subscriber video soon. It's nothing like super duper special, but I'm excited to put it out for you guys. So anyways, let's get to building now that I've talked a little bit. But like I said, I definitely want to talk more about that topic and just everything in general, because I think it's important, and that video will be out later. So let's get started. And the first thing we're gonna need to do today is we're gonna be using this right here. So let me see. I want to center this. Let's see. This is not centered. No. That looks bad. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, because we need the windmill. The windmill needs to have a central point. So the central point of this windmill is gonna be right here. This is for my reference. And let's just go ahead and put this guy right here. And let's go over 1, 2, 1, 2, and then let's go diagonally, boom, boom, like that. And then how many was, oh gosh, this is gonna be freaking huge. I don't want it to be this large. I don't want it to be this large. Let's cut this down a little bit. So it's like that. There we go. And we'll go like that. So then we're gonna go 1, 2, nope. So like this. All right, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go boom, boom, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's perfect. Boom, 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, so this is sort of like the circle that we're gonna be using for the windmill. And this is gonna sort of go up, and then the blades are gonna be up there somewhere. All right, so I'm trying to reference this picture as best as I can. And I want to, actually, let me go grab a workbench so I can bring that out here, just in case I need it. Because I don't want to have to keep running back and forth to the house. I have an extra one up here. I think it's up here. Get up there. There we go. All right. Yep, it's right here. All right. So perfect. So let me go down here. Yeah. All right, yeah, but anyways, I'm sorry I didn't get a guest on for this week. Honestly, I kind of ran out of time today, and I told you guys yesterday, it's freaking weeks, they fly by now. It's insane. I remember, well, I updated my phone the other day to iOS 7, which I really like, by the way. It's really nice. I actually, I am enjoying it. It's a good piece of software. It's got some bugs, but it's new, so that's to be expected. Anyways, I don't want to get into a debate about that kind of stuff because I know how the internet is. They're all like, oh, Apple sucks. I love Apple, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just not that, I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. So, anyways, please, I really don't care. Just don't post that stuff in the comments. It's not worth your time. Anyways, so I remember like last week, I was like, oh, cool, iOS 7's coming out on the 18th. And I remember thinking to myself, oh man, that's like a week away. Kind of that's a bummer, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, it's not. My weeks of my life fly by so quickly now. It's ridiculous. And just, being absorbed in work and having to do videos every single day, it makes the days go by really, really fast. That's the thing. I love this job because the days go by very quickly, but then before I know it, I'm going to be like 35 and I'm just gonna be like, oh my gosh, what happened? Where did all the years go? And I'm hoping that doesn't happen. But anyways, let's go ahead and finish this up. But yeah, so like I was saying, I was unable to get a guest and just, man, the weeks just fly by way too quickly. So I'm going to try really, really hard. Here's the problem that I have though, about getting a guest. I really want to do it because I think it'd be a really fun thing to do and something different for the Minecraft Files. Like I've never done that before. Two issues I have is that one, the build may not be fully my style, which is fine. It's fine, but sometimes I don't want to give up that creative control, I guess. And then two, because this is a sort of sequential show where like Monday's episode I might build something and then Tuesday I may expand on that or build something that's sequential to that. Oh, my phone's going off. And different things like that it's hard to be like if I had built this, because it's so confusing and hard to like line up a guest who is another YouTuber who has a freaking busy schedule just like myself and be like, okay, well I can't just spring it on them on Thursday night and be like, hey, let's come record with me, because they've got their own stuff going on. So typically what I would do would be like, all right, well let's do this in advance, like maybe they'll record it on like a Monday or something so that by the time Friday rolls around, I'm good to go on my video and I'm not scrambling at the last minute to get it done, so on and so forth. But the problem that is, like, let's say at the beginning of this week, I built a windmill with a guest, right? Well, this windmill would be right here for all the other episodes and you guys would already see the final product of it. So it sort of takes away the draw of like you guys watching sort of for the build and sort of like how that progresses, like you guys are watching right now. I'm assuming that's what the draw to this series is like you guys like to see how things come together, how I build things. And if you already saw the final product or something like that, then that would sort of like, oh gosh, that would sort of take away from the excitement of the whole thing, I guess. So I would have to like make sure if I was recording that I would never look that way or whatever. And so I don't know, it's just like a very it's a very difficult complex because it's just not ideal, but I'm trying. I'm definitely trying to get a guest on, and if you guys, I don't know, if you guys request something, like if the build was some sort of like really awesome shack in the woods that's like off-site, or I know a lot of people have been wanting me to build a saloon, and there is probably a portion of this season where I will be doing some Western type stuff. Probably not here near the farm, but maybe like a little town or Western village, like somewhere else or something like that. So maybe something like that, where I'm building something here on Monday and Wednesday, and then Friday's episode, which has already sort of been pre-built or pre-recorded or whatever, I will air that episode then for you guys, or whatever. Like, you guys, does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but because I have to do these episodes sort of in sequential order, it makes it hard to, I don't know, I guess get get a guess or something like that. So I'm working on it. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm just sort of layering this. I'm like I said, referencing an image, but trying to make this a little bit smaller scale than what I'm looking at, because this windmill I'm looking at is on my other monitor is it's massive. All right. So it looks like now there is up here, there is a platform. Oh wait, is that? Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, let's do this. We gotta cut these away. There's like fences and there's sort of like a balcony around this thing, and then it goes up. I have no idea how I'm going to build my, I have no clue how I'm gonna build the blades of the windmill. Like, that's freaking crazy. That's a job for creative mode, to be honest, but this is, well, we'll have to figure it out. I may not even get to it all today. I have no idea. Chances are I probably won't get to all this in one build. Maybe I'll save a little bit for Monday. I know you guys typically like when I do just one large build, but because I don't want to be up for forever doing this tonight either, and rendering and uploading and everything, I may do this in parts. So let's see here. Let's just do something like this. Actually, before I do that, let me cut these guys away because I don't know how I want to do the central part here yet. And oh my, it is gonna get dark. So hold on, let me go sleep. And we'll admire this as well. Looking good. Oh, that looks really nice. Sweet, this is gonna look cool. Now, unfortunately, I wanted to build the windmill sort of at like more of a higher point because it is gonna be, you know, you want it to basically, you want the blades of the windmill to, you know, catch the air. Obviously, that's the whole point of a windmill. But I don't know. I guess that's the best spot for it there because it's more of an open area. Whereas ideally, I would think that probably this hill that we're on right here, where my house is probably would be like the best spot logistically for a windmill, or maybe where the silo is. But I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it here anyways. So all right. Let's see, the next thing we have to do, we got to get back up there, and I need to build like more of the central portion of this because that's actually where the blades of the windmill are going to go. So let me finish this part right here, and let's see. All right, so it looks like from the build we've got some spruce wood linings that go up the middle of the building, as well as just regular wood, I guess. And I think that's it. So this is actually gonna be the section of the windmill that we need to bring sort of up, straight up, and that's where the blades are going to be. So let me see here. Let's do, well, yeah, because I made this smaller. I'm just gonna do a central column like that, and this is actually gonna go up all four sides. Wait, is that spaced out? Yeah, that's spaced out correctly. Okay, let's go up like that, and then we'll do the same right here. Oh wait, is this technically still a circle? I guess. Yeah, I guess it is. All right. Oh wow, this does look funny. Hold on. Oh, do that. There we go. There we go, like that. And they need to fit into these spots right there. Perfect. And that way it sort of still looks like all the fences are connecting. Okay, let me cut these away because we're not gonna need these then. That's just gonna be wasted blocks. And we'll get into that. All right, so this is gonna be a nice little square here. Okay, so, all right, so let me cut this down. Just grab all these. I'm not gonna leave anything on the inside there. Put a torch in there for a little bit of light. And we'll just build this up, oh man, I don't even know. Let's just go up a little ways. And while we're doing this, I'll take the next question for TQF, which comes from Mr. T-Coops16, who says, did you ever play the Borderlands series? Yeah, kinda. I never played the first one. Ooh, Burp City. I never played the first one. I played, I think, like 7 hours of the second one. Actually, there's a video on my channel of it if you guys want to check it out. I did like a live stream when it came out for my channel, and it was really fun. It's just one of those games that I didn't get into enough, or didn't get far enough into. and never ended up beating it, but it was really cool. I really liked it. It was a really good shooter, and the whole like questing aspect of it was really cool too. So yeah, I don't know. That's probably one of those games like I was talking about earlier that I'll play on my own, just to sort of decompress after a long day and just do something that I want to do, rather than uploading that type of a thing. But I don't know. I don't think that many people are interested in Borderlands that much anymore in terms of like watching videos, because it's not really a relevant game. There are newer games coming out. I'm sure a lot of people love it and still play it, but all right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, we can go up 2 more. I have enough spruce logs for to go up 2 more times. Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun game. I know I played it a couple times with Frodo, just like online. We were just messing around and stuff. But like I said, never really got into it as much as I had wanted to. But would definitely love to probably beat it at some point. All right. So, oh my gosh, we're so high up. So what I need to do now is jump down, break my legs. I actually want to go down here and I want to take a look and see what this looks like. Dang it, it's broke. All right, let me go get another pick. I'm not gonna look yet. I'm not gonna look. I was about to turn around and look. I'm not gonna do it yet. I want to wait till I come back out here, because the next part we have to do is sort of like add the blades to this windmill, and ooh, that's gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, I wanted to get some cake. I'm trying to finish all this cake. Oh yeah, we can pick. I have a diamond one in here, but I'm trying to wait until I get. Oh, here we go, the other iron one. Wait till I get some more diamonds before I like repair that or make a new one or whatever. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Yes. All right. Do I have the shears with me? No, I don't. I need to get some more wool probably. Should probably still be chopping that off of those sheep. But anyways, yes. So Mr. T Coops 16, thank you for your question. I appreciate it. All right. Look at this. 13 saplings. I threw that 13 in there because I was like, I want you to burn. I want you to burn. All right. So let me grab all this wool, and we're gonna come out here, and I'm gonna shear these sheep. Isn't that right, Melvin? I don't cut Melvin's fur away because he needs it to stay warm. All right, wow, this is a lot of sheep. This is, oh whoa, clearly a bit overgrown. All right, snip, 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 snip. Jeez, we're gonna get so much wool from this though. This is what's awesome about this freaking awesome wool farm. Yes. I don't think there's like an automatic way to do this. I've seen videos before of people doing crazy farming stuff like automations and whatnot. I don't honestly think that there's a way to do this. You have to, I'm pretty sure you have to, without like, you can kill them of course, but you get a lot more wool if you use these shears. I don't think there's any other way to shear these in mass production other than just freaking straight up, all right, get out of the way, guys, get out of the way. Other than just straight up snipping them. Oh wait, the door's over here, okay. Come on, everybody, I gotta do this every time I get out because otherwise they might escape. Go! Okay, there we go. Whew. They need a bigger pen. Saw this one over here. I think sometimes when they breed, they must glitch outside of the walls of the fences. And so sometimes they escape. I think that's what was happening with some of the chickens and maybe even some of the pigs. So whatever. All right. So now we got to go back up top, and we need to start to. Well, we need to put the roof on, and then I suppose sort of design this freaking the blades of this windmill. I have no idea how I'm gonna go about doing this, but we'll try. So here goes nothing. All right, let's head up to the top here, all the way up. Sort of my makeshift scaffolding, so to speak. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna top this off with cobblestone, and do that, and I'm actually gonna put this here because if I fall, I don't wanna die. So I think the next thing I wanna do maybe is, well, conveniently, I have a workbench down there, but I need to make one up here. Cool. I want to make some of these. these cobblestone slabs. So let's do, I don't know, a small handful of these guys. There we go. 30, sure. Could take this guy away. And what I'm gonna do now is, well, what's this gonna look like? Maybe that's not gonna, it may not be very visible from the bottom, sort of this little roof. Maybe it would be best if I did sort of a stairs type of a thing, because I want it to look like it sort of comes to a little bit of a point at the top. I can't really, honestly, from this picture that I'm looking at online, I can't really see what the top looks like because the blades pretty much cover the whole thing. So I don't know, I guess we'll just make some stairs, even though I already made some a little bit earlier. Drop those off in a chest. Yeah, so let's get rid of this guy, and let's just actually do that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall. I'm totally gonna fall. This is not good. Ooh. Maybe that won't be the, oh yeah, no, we can do corners now. Although that would hang over. Let me think about this. Okay. So if we did something like that. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous right now. I'm trying really hard to not fall. I need to make this a little bit bigger so I can have a little bit more peace of mind. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Well, there we go. Okay. All right. So if I did that, something like that, that's gonna like hang over the edge, and it's just gonna hang over the corner, not gonna hang over everything else. All right. I'm just gonna use the originally planned thing that I thought was what it was gonna be. And that's actually gonna be using these guys. So we'll just do something like this. Oh wait, no, we can do, hold on. I think if we bump this up on the outside, the outer edge like this, that, and then it'll come to a little bit of a higher point. Something like this. And then we'll do that, and like that, there we go, okay. All right, so sun is setting again. Let me descend downwards. Oh gosh, oh yeah, okay. No, don't cut away that. All right, let's go down here. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So we'll sleep, and then I'll have to go back up there and start working on the blades, which honestly, guys, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's a lot of diagonal building and just sort of like into open air, I guess. I don't know, it's really messed up. All right. This build is going well though. It's coming along a little bit faster than I had anticipated. All right, sleepy times. Oh, I've been holding 13 pumpkin pie. No go on that one. All right, so let's try this. So I am going to be making the arms of the blades. Oh gosh. Oh wait, I have a Bane of Arthropods sword. Yay! Put it to good use. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I think that's okay. That's cool. Wow, this is gonna be complicated. So the first thing I want to do is, let's just build straight up the center here. First thing I want to do is I need to build a sort of central point. I think we're gonna build it right here. So this is basically going to be a couple pieces of wood that the blades are going to come off of. That if this were a real working moving windmill, this would be the piece that sort of clips on and rotates. It's kind of the wheel to the whole thing. So first thing I need is a bunch of these and a bunch of these. Excuse me. And what we're gonna do is let's see here. I think let's bring this out one. So if I do that, place that there. I really would rather use spruce wood for this, but I don't have any more, so I have to use this. So let's do that. Actually, hold on. I have a small idea here. What if I did? Okay, I'm trying to be really careful. So what if I did something like this? to sort of indicate this is the spoke sort of coming off of that, the building here. And then what I'm gonna do is place these guys right here, right here, right here, and below. Cool, that one's already below that. Perfect. Let's get rid of, oh no, I didn't mean to do that, not that one. I wanted to get rid of this guy, the one behind it. There we go. And of course now I can't get that one in there properly. Shoot, I totally messed that up. Okay. You know what? I need a bigger working platform. That is 100% true right now because this is way too freaking small. And I'm really worried I'm gonna fall down, and I'm afraid if I fall from this height, I might die. And I don't wanna die. Okay, so I need to get that out of there. And what I actually need to do is grab another one of these guys, and I wanna go one block lower. Let's do that and that. There we go. So that's what we need. Now the, let's get this guy out of the way. Get this guy out of the way. Now the next thing we need to do is put these guys like this. That's perfect. And let me go up like this. Oh my gosh, this is freaking me out. Up. So this right here is sort of like the circle, and all the spokes of the windmill are gonna be coming off of this. So let's place this here, and oh my gosh, this is gonna be the hardest part. I really wish I could do this in creative mode. We're just building, it's just gonna be building diagonally up into the sky. That's the crazy part. So we're just gonna, oh my gosh, build freaking up. And this is boring at this point. And up. And up. And up. We'll just, I don't know, we'll add some more to the other side over here. And then we got the other side, we have to go down. I don't know how the heck I'm gonna do that. I've got no clue. That's crazy talk. All right, but we'll take the third question for TQF while we do this. And this one comes from Joe DePro 1000, who says, are you ever planning on quitting Minecraft one day? As of right now, no. But I would say that if people just sort of lose interest in it, in terms of like videos, I don't know that I would be continuing videos on that. Because it just, I don't know, it wouldn't be worth my time. But I enjoy it. Like I am having fun doing right now what I'm doing. So I don't want to stop it, I guess. It's fun. I honestly can't believe that I enjoyed the game this much after all these years. The exception is I don't think I would still be playing it if I wasn't like doing it for my channel, I guess. And by that I mean that I'm more motivated on a daily basis to do new and different things to keep you guys entertained, which then in turn keeps me entertained. Versus if I normally would just playing it like just a normal game or something, I'd be like, all right, well this is cool, and then I might stop playing it after a while or whatever. But because you guys are my audience, and I'm sort of in a sense forced to entertain you by doing new and more exciting things, then I get an insight into those newer and exciting things, and then I get to play those, and that for me is fun, and that keeps my interest alive in the game. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's sort of my best answer. So yeah, I don't know, to answer your question, would I ever stop playing Minecraft or stop uploading Minecraft for my channel? Yeah, if like the views and you guys just didn't want to watch it anymore. That's a pretty easy explanation. All right, so this is like, I gotta get rid of those other pieces of wood. That's like the first spokes of the windmill. I should probably go even farther with those. I don't think I'm gonna get to the bottom ones today, to be honest. Like that's gonna be way too much work. I may do that off camera and or save that for Monday. But yeah, man, that's crazy. Windmills are nuts. I've always seen them in builds and stuff, and I'm just like, how the heck do you even go about creating this? Like, this is nuts. It seems like such a complicated thing, and I've never tackled it until you guys requested it so many times. So thank you for requesting it, for all of you that did. But man, it's like a very tedious project. Because it's in the air. A lot of it's, so much of it's in the air. All right, so we'll keep going like this. And maybe that far might be good. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm about to fall. Whew. All right, so we'll go up this side too. Jeez. I'm like mad focusing right now. This is nuts. And somehow at some point I have to put the wool on there. I probably won't do that today because that's that's just insane. I think, yeah, it has to go on like the underside. Nah, that's a bit ridiculous. All right. Let me see here. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to cut those down. Those need to be cut down. All right, we'll try. Oh my goodness. This is outrageous. I'm holding shift like a boss. Oh my gosh. I don't want to let go of shift because now I'm hanging over the edge. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think that these are even. I think these are even, like in length, upwards. I'll have to count off camera. I'll do some counting and figure out how many that is specifically. But this is crazy. Look at you guys. You guys just get to sit back and watch this on your computer, or your iPhone, or your iPad, or your whatever phone you're watching this on. I know, like, what, man, like, I think I checked my analytics the other day, like almost 60% of people watch on mobile devices now. That's crazy. That's super nuts. I think a lot of things have changed in the past couple years. All right. But yeah, you guys don't have to worry about getting falling, getting stressed out. Maybe it does stress you out that I'm doing this and I'm about to fall. But for me, it's definitely, I think I have the more of a worse deal here than you guys do, because you guys just get to watch it. I have to sweat and tense up and make sure I don't die. All right, well, let's see here. Let me collect all of my loose belongings here. All these pieces of wood that have fallen from the sky. This looks oh, you know what this reminds me of? This freaking reminds me of the owl from Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. He had that stupid little twisty head, and he had those really pointy little ears, and it would always like twirl around, and these, I feel like these look like his ears, and that's like his little tiny head, and he's just about to tell me something like I need to go talk to so-and-so in freaking cryptic language. That owl, man, that owl, he has a name, I forget his name is, but he always talked in like riddles and made you try and figure stuff out, and I was like, just tell me where I need to go. Just tell me where I need to go. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to have a guest on next week. I'm gonna try and finish some of this off camera tomorrow, just for fun, because I really want to get this video uploaded for you guys and then just do my own thing tonight. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you're still watching, just write twisty neck in the comments in reference to this owl looking windmill thing that I have going on here that's not quite finished yet. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again on Monday. Peace. Ever. That guy just died.